Greetings, and welcome back to another fun-filled episode. Bear here, 29-year veteran. And be in the woods, people. It's where bears live, don't you know? And we are back yet again for another chat council, people. If you don't know what that is, played a little game called Civilization 7. And you out there in the chat, you are very lucky. You have no idea how lucky you are. I think it's probably the only channel on YouTube where you out there in the chat can tell a talking bear, what to do on his own channel out here. When I got home last Thursday, I had to show the highlights of the previous episode to Mrs. P-Money. That's from P-Money. If you had not seen it the last time, first off, where have you been? Secondly, go back and check out the previous episode. We had, holy cow, people, we had a dramatic turn of events. Crazy stuff happened. We'll get into that very shortly here. Show you what happened, but first off, I need to load the game first. So let me do that. Hopefully it won't crash on me this time. If it's not too much trouble, making a highlight reel bear would be cool. A highlight reel of bears. I like that. Showing bears' best beariness out here. I do appreciate that. No, the highlight, maybe once we get done, with this, maybe Bear can kind of go back and pick out some, kind of dramatic turning points throughout the history of the game. So, yeah, maybe thinking about doing that. I've been considering, okay, what happens when we get done, hopefully win the game? What do we do? Do we start all over again? I don't know. So that might be a good idea, P-Money. Might be a good idea, kind of a recap. I don't know if I'd want to do it by ages or just the entire thing. That's a good idea. That is a very good idea, P-Money. That's your one good idea for the day. I hope you saved it up. Hope you don't need any more good ideas for the rest of the day, because that'd be bad. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. Wait, what? No, P-Money. It's not until next month, man. It's next month is Thanksgiving. These Canadians, I tell you, man. I tell you what, people. All right, let's get into it, because we're starting out here. Not Charlemagne the God, but Charlemagne the King. Starting out, people, as the ruler of France by way of Greece, by way of Spain. So a lot of people might be saying, wait a minute, Bear, hold on. That doesn't make a lick of sense at all. Hold on, I'm reading the tips and hint. The French Empire benefits from large cities and larger armies. The Jacobians, unique civilization can increase yields on quarters, provide units with additional... Oh, okay, well, good for them. Bunch of proto-communists, if Bear has his opinion here, but yeah, Jacobians, all right. Yeah, so here we are, Paris, France, by way of Athens, Greece. You might say, Bear, what the hell, man? This doesn't make a lick of sense at all. And I agree with you, like 110%, but that's the way that the game is made. We go through different ages. And even though you're the same ruler, you choose different ethnicities, different civilizations to really be a part of. So we went as Greece. We started out here as Greece. There's Sparta down there and everything. Then we became Spain. So Madrid became real big, and we spread out and spread all over the place. So where we're at now is this was Harriet Tubman's territory over here. With Mapleopolis and Axum and all this other stuff. She's reduced to a rump. A very large rump, but a rump nonetheless over here. And then we are also at war with Patchouli as well. So we got to keep an eye out on all of that. Ruth is waving Amy. Well, hello, Amy. Hope you're doing great. What did you all have for dinner, or do you celebrate the meal at lunchtime? Yeah, do they eat turkeys? Early for Thanksgiving for some reason in October? I don't understand. I guess it's snowing. It's too cold to celebrate Thanksgiving in late November. But probably Probably. I had to work today, so we're... Ah, ha, 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 ha. It was a National Indigenous Peoples Day here in America, so we had the day off, man. And we're going to celebrate by slaughtering some indigenous people. I don't know. Is Harriet Tubman considered indigenous? By way of Africa? Not really. I wouldn't think so. She is treading on indigenous people's lands, people. So, yeah, we definitely got to get rid of Harriet Tubman. And the Mexicans, too. I had to work today, so we're having a turkey and stuffing on Thursday. We will get our turkey and stuffing on Wednesday when everything at the grocery store is half price. Ah, okay. So like getting your candy after Halloween. I gotcha. I gotcha. I was at one of these department stores the other day, and they had like one section was Halloween, and then the other, they were like facing each other. It's like armies battling it out. They had one section that was Halloween, and the other section that was Christmas. So you had like skeletons battling, you know, Santa Claus. It was very odd. Very, very odd, people. All right. Anyways, the last time that we were here, we had defeated Harriet Tubman's cities down here. We renamed it Ruthville and Little Money. And we were being chased out. As a fact, you can see our armies way down here. We were being chased out of Little Money. The Romans, we were at war with the Romans. They were coming in. They were about to take Little Money. They decided, you know what, we cannot face the tremendous strength of Bear and the French. So they ended up going for peace, and they gave us Little Money back. So we re-liberated Little Money. Yay on us. So we still have Ruthville, and we still got a number of units from the Mexicans over here. But right now, we're hanging on with our claws to see if whether or not... Yeah, I still have my mortar unit in there. If we can hold these folks off. I've got a artillery guy there, I got a horsey guy there, and I got a horsey guy there as well. So, we're still not out of the woods. But we're better off, people. We were literally trying to escape to the coast. Get out of Ruthville, get out of Little Money, and then we had a reprieve. So, we're back at it, people. The French, they might retreat, but they never surrender. Or something. Something like that. There you go. It's Columbus Day again, isn't it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Elizabeth Warren, Senator Warren, hardest hit. Just like real life, the hostages in Little Money have been released. Yes, indeed. And we didn't have to give up thousands of homicidal prisoners in exchange. So that was a great deal. That was a great deal, people. So anyways, that's where we're at. You know, Rome's still mad at us, but we're not at war. So that's good. You notice that all the other guys are really happy on the other continent. They're like, thank God that is not us. Thank you. Well, freaking Ahsoka. He's always been our friend, so that's right. Harriet Tubman, not so much. Patchouli, not so much either. All right. Well, I need to keep an eye here on Ruthville. Let's see. Do I need to do anything else? Basically, I had a lot of units. Oops, gosh dang it. Nope, shush. I had a lot of units over here because I was making sure that Rome wasn't going to come up this way. So I don't have to worry about that anymore, hopefully. So we'll take a lot of these units and start heading them east towards Tikal here and do what we got to do, people. Do what we got to do. All right, here we go, people. Let's go into the future. No, shut up, Patchouli. Gosh, dang it. Anyways, we are at turn number 20, 1779 AD. We're going to go into the future, people, and find out what happens there. Well, lots of running around. Lots of movement. Oh, was that a... Oh, okay, that was like a trader. Okay. Okay, oh, shoot, I don't have my sound on. Hold on, let me do this. Oh, it's all hissy, isn't it? Pardon me, people. 1 second. Let's see if we can get this. I got to turn it up here, so just bear with beer. is this not? Come on. Quit being all staticky here. Man, it's still got that. Let's see if I can move it. Come on, Bear. That's what happens when you do a live show. Okay, I'm just gonna turn that down. I'm just gonna turn that down. Pardon me, people. You'll just have to play your own music, I suppose. All right, the memory of having sat at someone's feet will later make you want to trample him underfoot. The memory of having sat at someone's feet will later make you want to trample him underfoot. Well, that's what you... Gee, wow, what a great guy Natsumi Sokusuke is. Boy, I tell you what, man. I mean, you know, you let somebody sit at your feet and then they're trampling you underneath. Amy is just trolling Bear out here. Thank you so much. If you already tried kicking it or turning it on and off, I'm out of ideas. Yeah, I don't know. Let's try that. Hold on one second. Let's try turning it off. Yeah, it's still got that static in there. It's better. It's just really staticky. Gosh dang it. Errrr. Move it. Come on, man. Oh, I had it. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Yeah, it's going to be more static than it is music, so. All right, let me turn that down. Turn that down. All right, anyways, sitting on somebody's feet or whatever. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Okay. All right, people, we're back at it. We're back at it. Ruthville is almost down to its last man or last woman, but we're still hanging in there, people. We are still hanging in there. If it was a VCR, I'd say blow on it. Yeah, it's not a VCR. It is, it's put together like a VCR. It's definitely patched together, but I don't know. For some reason, like some days it's fine, and then other days it picks up all the static. So I can't figure it out, man. All right, let's see. I feel like Lisa's guitar teacher would say it needs a replacement cable. I sure hope not. Took me forever to find this cable. No, I think it's just how it's plugged in. I don't know. I'll try it one more time. See if this works. All right. Better. All right. Well, we'll give that a shot. If it still sounds bad, just let me know. All right. Can you build any army units in Root? No, not yet. You see where it's got this resistance thing right here. So I've got 2 turns. 2 turns after this one. And then after that, yeah, I definitely want to buy some stuff. But no, I've got to survive for 2 turns. So that's where we're at, P-Money. That's where we're at. Little money is a little bit... Actually, you know what? Holy cow. Holy cow. Okay, so yes. Let's do... you might as well do a horsey unit, right? Or maybe a few... No, let's just go ahead. Yeah, so I can do that here. That's great. Okay, cool. Okay, let's do that. Okay, so here's what happened. This is how screwed up this game is. So, we took over Little Money. It wasn't called that. We took it over from Harriet Tubman, renamed it Little Money. We have resistance in there, so it lasts, I forget, 10 turns, something like that, before you can do anything. Okay, so I can't purchase anything here in Ruthville. 2 turns until I can purchase anything. So what happened was Little Money got taken over by the Romans, but then they sued for peace, and we got Little Money back. So when we got Little Money back, we didn't have any resistance. This is how screwed up this game is. So theoretically, there's still, like Harriet Tubman, there are still Americans, right? So the French took them over, and then the Romans took them over, and then the French took it back from the Romans, and they decided, you know what, we don't need to resist anymore. So that's how I was able to purchase a unit here at Little Money. So thank you, P Money. I would not have thought to do that, but there you go. So yes, I can purchase another unit here in Little Money on the next turn, and we'll send this fellow over here and maybe attack. I'm probably gonna attack the cannon up here. I'm probably gonna use the mortar to attack the horse. So we'll be hopefully safe there. God, that's so crazy. Or hey, didn't we just need one turn to try to do peace with Patchouli? Yeah, but you know what? Right now I'm a little bit bloodthirsty, so it is Indigenous Peoples Day. And what a better way to celebrate Indigenous people than by the French putting the Mexicans under their boot. That's what I like. That's what I like. So that's what I'm going to do. Definitely what I'm going to do. Okay, grow my town. Who is this? Where are we? Oh, this is Lesterville. So Amy, if you've got any suggestions here, let me know. Let's see. That would add some happiness. That might not be a bad one there. I don't know what these are. Oh. Huh. Okay, you can now build on mountains. I had no idea. Well, that's a new one on Bear. Okay, interesting. Hey, Melissa, we're at your city right now, trying to figure out how to grow it. Just don't sacrifice Ruthville for your bloodlust. I don't know, man. We might have to. Bear's bloodlust knows no bounds. Not now. Not now. I can build on the volcano, and I can build on the volcano. It gives me happiness while it's erupting. Okay, that's a new one on Bear. Okay, interesting here. So, Amy, Melissa, do you have any options here? Apparently, we could build on mountains now. I got a couple offshore stuff that we can build. What the hell is this? Oh, rocks. So, yeah, you know, I mean, if we want to build on a mountaintop, we can do that now. Apparently, build on the volcano. You want me to build on the volcano, Amy? We can. It'll give us happiness for some strange reason. I don't know why. Maybe we're throwing all of the virgins into the volcano, and that makes everybody happy. Listen, I have no idea. None whatsoever. So, is that a yes? Is that a yes for the volcano? I need to double check here. To double check with our governors, Melissa and Amy. What would you build on the volcano? I have no idea. We got to find out together. I have no idea. Maybe there's hot springs there. Volcano building has P Money's votes. Okay. Apparently, I have no idea what it would do. Let's see. I guess spacebar? Is that what it is? Ah, okay. So it would give me happiness. Okay, interesting. What other good options are there? Well, there's other mountains that we could build on. It's not going to give us much happiness as the volcano will, but it will give us a little bit of science and production. I can build a, what do you call this? The woodcutter out here. It'll give me some happiness, some production and science as well. Or we can just growth and a little bit of jingle in our pocket if we want to build on any of these ocean tiles out here. So kind of wide open for Bear. It doesn't really matter to me, so I will leave it up to you. I mean, random happiness is good. I'm tempted just to put it on the volcano, but I don't want to do that without your permission. I'm just tempted because I've never... I didn't even know you could build on the mountaintops. I wonder if you could move over the mountaintops. That's an interesting one. I have no idea. So volcano gives the most happiness. Or we can actually, no. This tile down here gives us 4 happiness. You got there's like several mountains that we can Oh, this one as well. So no, there's 2 tiles that would give us 4 happiness and a little bit more production, and we don't really need the production, but the science, that would help. Just to see what happens. Live, laugh, lava, says Melissa. So, all right, we are building on an active volcano. I'm not so sure how this is going to turn out, but, you know, this is why we play the game. This is why we call it the Chat Council. I could play my old video game by myself and be totally fine, but it's the chat that makes things spicy. Leroy Jenkins, all right. Leroy Jenkins. There we go. Okay. It doesn't show anything. What did it do? I wanted to... What happened? Did it sink into the lava? Okay. Well, I have no idea what happened. It is an active volcano, so it could have destroyed whatever we had. But, okay. Well, that was interesting. That was definitely interesting. Where are we? Chloe. Chloe here. I'm just curious what's on the mountains. I have no idea. Does it build something? No. Well, what does it do? So you have no idea of knowing that it's an expedition base is what you build. What is an... Okay, I have no idea. What is an expedition base? Expedition base. Okay. Sit on natural wonders and mountains, allowing these tiles to be worked. Well, they're not worked. They're just happy. Expedition base serves as places where central empires could interact with areas within their borders, but beyond their control. Mountain ranges, broken terrain, inaccessible swamps. Here, trade or tribute from those living beyond these zones could be collected, while they themselves remain less visible to systems of mapping and production. What is this blather? Such bases allow goods such as ivory, forest products, or furs to flow while maintaining some degree of boundary between the spaces. If anybody understands what that gobbledygook means, let Bear know. I have no idea what the hell they're talking about. Because it's within our... It has to be within our borders, otherwise we can't build on it. So, I was hoping it would give you, like it gives you the elephants, or, the offshore stuff with the fishing boats, the farms. It has some nice stuff. I was hoping that there would be something there. Apparently, it's just boxes. Apparently, all you get out of that is boxes. And, I don't know, like roped off areas. I have no idea. Okay, so you have no idea that this tile is being used. You can't click on the city to figure out where the tiles are being used, so... Great job, Free Access Games. Terrific. Great job, man. Great job. So, it does something. I have no idea. I guess everyone had a fun pitching of pennies into the volcano. So I have no idea if that thing got destroyed when we put it onto the volcano, or if it's just not even... I guess I can hover over it. Let's see. Expedition base. Okay. So, apparently it works. But it doesn't show you anything. You'd figure you'd have, like, a guy climbing up the mountain or something like that. Some Sherpa out there. Like the mountain paths that you would take to get up and down the mountain. You'd figure you'd have something on there. Nope. Nope. Not at all. Not at all. Okay. Lesterville. I don't need anything, but I do need to repair. Let's repair this stuff. There we go. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Okay, so where are we at here? Let's see. Your mortar was attacked by the Mexican Empire. How dare you? We can just sense the expansion even if we can't see it. I suppose so. I guess. This game keeps confounding... Oh, my goodness. My mortar is almost dead. So that's not good. So why does this not... Oh, for crying out loud. Well, I don't know, Peabody. I sure hope that Ruthville survives, but I can't guarantee it. Well, I took out one horse. I took out one. Let's see. Can I take out the other one? Nope. Nope. I don't have any movement. How about this guy? Does he have any movement? He does, but he's, like, nearly dead. And he wouldn't be able to make it in time. Well, let's go ahead and just bring him on over. Alright, we'll do that. We'll get this guy moving. He can't make it into little money, so we'll just bring him over here. What's the opposite of retreating? Advancing. We are advancing, people. The French are advancing against the Mexicans. Okay, so... yeah, Ruthville is down to it. I bet you that they're going to take their cannon and take out my mortar and then take their horsey unit and take over Ruthville. That's my guess. But I've got units coming, so it's okay. It's all right. See, I've got another unit here. It's going to take him 3 more turns to get down here, so he's not going to make it in time. He's not going to make it in time, but we'll make it work, P-Money. We will definitely make it work here. At least I've got 2, possibly 3 units here that I can play with here. Plus, we wounded a lot of his units a couple turns ago, so I'm hoping that they're way up here getting healed and are not going to mess with us for a little bit. That's kind of the... and then, of course, I can also buy more stuff here in little money, so we'll play it. Play it by ear. Almost dead, huh? So this is basically a kamikaze mission. Yeah, you know, I mean, I could have retreated out of there. Could have retreated out of there, but now we're gonna hold on to as much as we can Ruthville. As much as we can. Okay, so let's get off of that. Command my units. Come on. Alrighty, let's start bringing stuff back into my army commander fella with all of the units that are healed. So that would be this guy, right? So he can go in there? Maybe? Over? There we go. Add to our commander. Alright. There's that guy. And another field cannon. He's perfectly good, so add to the commander. Here we go. Let's see. Do I have anybody? Is this guy healed? He's close. He's close. He wouldn't be able to make it, though. This guy I can put in there. He's healed. Or should I put him in Taruga? I might need to move him into Taruga. Let's go ahead and do that. Just in case, people. Just in case. Alright, so Taruga will be occupied by our folks, so that'll be good. I don't expect anybody to come up this way. He could. He theoretically could come up this very narrow path. So I might want to keep a unit around this area just to kind of keep an eye on it. In fact, let's go ahead and use this guy. Let's go ahead and use that guy. Let's bring him over here. And we'll just kind of keep an eye on this area. He needs to heal anyways. So we'll put him over there. And just in case anybody comes up this way, we'll be okay with it. All right. Let's see. Do the thing with things. So, do I have anybody else that needs to go in there? Nope. Everybody else needs to heal. So at least I can bring 2 cannon units over. Let's bring these over to Queso. Because eventually we're going to get down here to Bach, or however you pronounce it. Because basically they are empty. They don't have anybody in there. We need to take down their walls. We need to take down all 3 of those. But maybe that will keep the pressure up here, and maybe his units will come up this way and leave this area. Because he had a lot of units down here. He had a lot. I want to say like 4 horsey units. So, that's the hope. That's the hope. Number 1, they all come up north. It takes them a turn or 2 to come up north anyways. So hopefully that'll give us some breathing room. That's kind of the idea behind everything. All right. So, oh, shoot. I didn't see that I had a mortar guy there. Ah, for crying out loud. All right. Well, maybe. Hold on. Maybe I can do this. Maybe I can do this. Maybe I can do it. Maybe. Come on, bear. No, not the scout. Mortar. There we go. Cool. All right. Come in my units. You, sir, can heal. There's going to be a lot of healing going on. You can heal. It won't take them that long. You definitely, let's go, 7 out of 100. He definitely, that's going to take like 5 turns to heal. Okay. Field cannon. You know what? I'm going to keep him there for right now, just in case. This guy, he does need to heal, but I'm going to bring him up here to Chloe. There we go. So basically distraction by yelling at Patchouli, hey, look over here, ignore Ruthville, and come to us. Yeah, essentially. You know, what's the bigger threat to Patchouli, right? Does he really want Ruthville all that much to give up, what was it called? Back. In other words, if you were Patchouli, I see all these units over here. Do I say, you know what, I'm going to give up back, one of my biggest cities, just because I want to invade Ruthville and Little Money? Does that make sense? And I wouldn't imagine so, but again, this is the AI, and the AI is stupid, so I wouldn't put it past them. Would not put it past them, that's for sure. Okay, Scout. You know what? I could probably put the Scout in this spot right here. That might work. In fact, I might be able to... You know what? Can I do this? Let's do this. Open borders. I hate to use it all. I don't make that much each turn. That might be... I'm going to put that in my back pocket. I don't need it. But I'm thinking about taking the Scout guy and just putting him right here on the border. So I'm kind of keeping an eye on this area here, but he can't attack me, right? You know, I won't put it right on the border. I put him like right there. So maybe right here if I don't have the open borders. Here he would be able to attack me. You know, I'm out in the open. But if I'm in somebody else's territory, he can't come over and attack me. So that might be a worthwhile option here. Let's do that. Let's bring him down this way. And that way I don't have to keep a horsey unit here the entire time. I can kind of keep an eye out, and then if he starts heading this way, then the Scout will retreat, and then I'll bring another unit down there to kind of meet him. So that'll be the idea for that. All right. Okay, cool. Let's just... I was going to say, I was going to put him with the army guy, but he actually moves pretty quick. So let's just get him over here. That'll be our reinforcements for these guys. So we'll start attacking with these units here, and then if we need to kind of bring some up off of the line, we can, if we need to. All right, Crusader, or Curiouser here. You just hang out. Just hang out up there in the Great North. Make sure you say hello to the Eskimos. And all that good stuff. Okay, here is my guys that's going to take on Harriet Tubman. So let's see. How many movements do I have? 3. All right, what would be the best place to land? I'd probably land him right here and then start bringing the units out that way. So that would be the way that I would want to do it. Let's just make sure there's nobody there first. Let's do this. Look at there, people. It's wide open. What is this? This is a merchant. There's nobody in there. All right. You go on land. Now, let's see. Let's see. I don't know if this is the case, but let's see if I can move. Nope. Gosh dang it. I was hoping that they would be able to get out from this commander, but apparently it's got to wait till next turn. That's all right. That's all right. We'll bring our naval unit here. Hopefully he'll be able to hit that. It looks like it. Looks like it. So I've got a mortar. I've got a mortar here, and I've got this guy here to kind of bang down the defenses. But she's got nobody that I can tell, nobody left here. Unless there's something down this way. Was it 1, 2? No, there shouldn't be anything down that way. Okay. So this should be her only... Oh, God, no. Is this... Oh, Lafayette. Okay. Okay, thank goodness. Thank goodness. All right. Cool. Sparta field cannon. Let's leave them there. Leave them there for right now. All right. Ship the... Oh, I can attack. I didn't know. All right. Fire. Kaboom. There you go. Right on, right on. So I've got my army here. Next turn, I'll be able to take those units out and start attacking. So hopefully next turn I can capture it. It might be the following turn. That's all right. And then we'll be done with Harriet Tubman. My lifelong achievement. Okay, ship of the line. Get the heck out of the volcano. That's number 1. And let's get them healed. Because he's definitely about to sink, people. Definitely about to sink. Oh, God. They're putting... man. I don't know, P-Bunny. Should I turn around my guy and have him attack his city that he's trying to build here? I don't know. I don't know. This patchouli. What is he going to do here? What is his big plan? Maybe the oysters? Pearls, whatever. And then he's got, let's see, niter and silk that he might be able to get. Okay. I'm not so sure that's the best spot to be, but alright, whatever. Whatever. Bear's bucket list. Marry Selena Gomez. Yeah, that got taken off. And annihilate Harriet Tubman. There you go. There you go. Are you sure the merchant isn't like the scout was super? It could be, Peabody. It could definitely be here. Protect Ruth. Okay, all right. We'll protect Ruthville. You know Bear and his bloodlust here. I'll allow it. I'll allow it. That's why you get to tell Bear what to do on his own channel. Crying out loud. All right. If I remember correctly, this guy wouldn't range, even though he was right there. So let me move this guy right there. Ah, there's his horsey unit. I knew it. Okay, so maybe not move the cannon. Well, I don't know. Because this guy's out of turns. Okay, that guy cannot, for whatever reason, attack the spot that I want to attack. If I put him right here, I'm worried about his horsey units attacking. So, gosh. All right. All right. You horsey unit can go. And let's just... Major victory. I like it. Yes. Right on. Now, can I take this guy and... Will he attack the same spot? No. See, okay, there's probably because of this mountain, but they're supposed to have like a range of 2, so he should be able to hit this, but I haven't figured out like the rhyme or the reason. The only thing I can figure is it's got this mountain in the way, but like this doesn't have anything in the way. He should be able to hit that just fine. So the mysteries of this game continue, people. Okay, here we go. So I've got to take, you see where all of this castle is, all 3 of these tiles here. So to capture this city of Back, I've got to capture all 3 of these tiles. So I need to destroy this, I need to destroy this, and then I need to get this guy, and then probably with this guy in there, take that down. So it's not as simple as some of the other... Shut up, Patchouli! Not as simple as some of the other ones, but I hopefully should be able to get these 2 districts pretty quickly. That's the idea behind it. Yeah, let's go ahead and bring you over here. Oh, shoot. I should have brought him over here. Can I still move him? Nope. Nope. That's it. Okay. All right. And cannon. What do I do with the cannon? I have no idea. I guess I got to go the long route. Look at this. I got to go all the way around this way just to be able to get over there. That doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I'm going to leave him there. Let's just leave him there for right now. Okay. That's it. That is it, people. Holy mackerel. 40 minutes in, and we finally got to the end of the first turn. Or, no, wait. Well, the first full turn. First full turn. So, okay. There we are, people. 1780. Turn number 21. Let's see what happens when we go into the future here, people. Let's see. I want to keep an eye on Ruthville. So let's do that. Command my units. Which one do I gotta do? Oh, okay. Well, again, we're moving to Teakle here, so 3 turns. Let's go. All right, I think that is the end of our turn here. There we go. Keep an eye on Sparta, or keep an eye on Ruthville. Keep an eye on Sparta too. They're a little flaky at times. Salute to Ruthville. Yes, indeed. All right, let's go ahead, people. Let's see what happens. Turn number 21, 1780 AD. Let's see what's going on in the future. Oof, that didn't look good. Yeah, it didn't look good at all. Well, P-Money, I am sorry. I did not realize that... What? Okay, Patchouli. Yeah, right. Patchouli comes to us with a absurd offer here. He says, you know, if you give us Teakle back, we will make peace with you. I say, no. Can I get that? How do I get that off of there? No, cancel. Okay, come. How do I get rid of that? Okay, yes, I want to get rid of it. Okay, there we go. You give us Ruthville, and I will go to peace with you. How about that? How about that? Lacks substance is what he says. Lacks substance. My butt! Crying out loud. All right. So, there we are, people. We are still at war with Patchouli. He wanted me to give back Teakle. Not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Okay. All right. Well, let's see. They have a cannon unit here that hopefully we can take care of. He might be reinforcing Ruthville. But we can also get units out of little money. It's going to cost a lot of money, P-Money, but we can always do that. The only downside is I don't have any artillery. I have no artillery what to speak of here. This guy is still 2 turns away. I wonder if he can go in this way. I can go through Bucharest? Seriously? So it'd take me at least 4 turns to get over there. I worry about going across that river. I want to kind of come up this way. Kind of like how we did it the last time. So let us do that. Okay. I didn't know I can go through Bucharest. That's interesting. I cannot, apparently. Apparently I cannot. Okay. All right, cancel my orders there. All right, so it'd take me at least 3, possibly 4 turns to get over there, P-Money. So, all right. All right, let's see what we got here. Augustus established a trade route. Well, thank you, Augustus. To Santa's workshop. That's a ways away. You're going a long way, pal. Long way, but I'll take it. An enemy has taken over control of a district in Ruthville. Yep, the whole thing, apparently. Other leader as opposed. Yeah, okay, all right, sure, whatever. Oppose. Your Guard Imperial was attacked by the Mexican Empire. Okay, so that was that guy. Okay, it was the horsey guy. All right, that's fine. Uh-oh, okay, uh-oh. He's got more horsey guys here. Okay, that's not good. That's not good, because these horsey guys are, like, nearly indestructible. So I might need to do something about this guy right here. Let's see, I still can't do anything with the field cannons, so let's do it this way. Let's do this, or this. Let's do that. Okay. And then let's take this guy and bring him in. That should be a major victory. Cool. All right, we took it over. See, this is the strangest thing. You would think that Patchouli would want to not lose Barrack, however you pronounce it. But yet, I've captured one of his districts. So he's in a little bit of a pickle. Now, actually, I can view this guy there. Cool. Man, he's going slow. I guess it's uphill. He's like really pushing that cannon. Okay, can I move? Can I fire? Can I fire? I can. See, it's like two squares away, so I don't understand this. All right. Can I attack this one? Nope. Okay, so I gotta attack here, which we've done. Cool. So I bet you maybe the horse units might attack my horse guy. So I'm gonna take a chance here. We're gonna take a chance, and we are going to attack in a major victory. So that's gonna take down the defenses. It's still going to leave the horse guy there, but it'll take down the defenses. Let's do that. Okay, so they were destroyed. Cool. Okay. So I've got this horse unit here and this horse unit here who is injured. Slightly injured. Slightly injured. This guy's okay. I just gotta worry about other units over this way. So that's gonna be a challenge there. All right, let me get back to this. Let's see. Grand Imperial. Yep. Okay. Defending. Your mortar was destroyed. Yep. And then they took over Ruthville. So we need to get that back. I promise you, P-Money. You have my word to Mrs. P-Money that we will get Ruthville back. We definitely will. All right. Grrrtown. Let's do this. Get this out of the way. Where are we? Where is this Madrid? Oh, Queso. I don't know. They all look good. Whatever. The mountain. We'll do the mountaintop, people. What the heck? It's gonna give me 4 happiness, so why not? You can't see what happens. I have no idea if there's anything there, but apparently there is somewhere. If you look really, really close. Town focus. Screw that. Okay. Toruga. You, sir, I'm going to have you stay there. We are going to take... See, I've got all my reinforcements coming down this way, so that's good. So let's just keep up the pressure here. Keep moving. Keep on moving. And bear needs to take a drink. I'm actually kind of mad at Patchouli, says Peabody. I feel like he's going after my whoa. Oh my goodness, those are fighting words, Peabody. Those are fighting on it. Let's see. Fine, we will take them back by force, Patchouli. Yes, more units, more units. Yes, I know. We're getting there, people. It takes a little while to move all of these pieces. Takes a little bit. We'll just leave him there. Actually, hold on. Is this guy injured? No. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, see, it's hard for me sometimes to tell where the actual city is. It's all just like a city blob here. There is City of Pat. Okay, you, sir, can move all the way across the map, apparently. Let's see, 4 turns. Holy cow. Yeah, 4 turns. Okay. Wait, what? Why did that guy move? I thought I was moving the... What the hell? God dang it. Okay, cancel. I thought I was moving this guy. The field cannon. Pfft, this game, people. I tell you. All right. You know what? I might hold him up here in Queso, and that way we can just move all the other units and not have to worry about defending Queso other than with the artillery. If I need the artillery, I can bring it down. Should be fine. Alrighty. Yay. Alright, Harriet Tubman. My time is now. Alright, let's naval attack. Kaboom, kaboom. Yay. Alright, let's get our mortar. And let's unpack them. Right there. Alright, no, not you, the mortar. Mortar guy. Come on, mortar guy. Boom. Right on, right on. All right. Let's take our horsey. And... Come on. Horse guy, unpack. There we go. Okay. Right there. That'll be good. Another... Well, let's just see where we go with this. Let's see where we go. Major victory, people. Major victory. This could be it. This could be curtains for Harriet Tubman. Might need to find some sort... You know what? I am the railroad magnate here, not Harriet Tubman. So good luck finding your underground railroad. As you are being driven well underground. So here we go, people. Let's see if we take out Harriet Tubman. Ha-ha! Oh, what is she saying? Hold on. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. I am a big hero. Hero, I beat you. See, Harriet Tubman, here's the deal. You stole pottery from me, and I never, ever forgot about it. Way back when. I had no beef with Harriet Tubman. She was way across the map. What do I want to beat up Harriet Tubman for? Listen, I got my own problems with Greece, and then Spain, and then France. It's a long story, people. I had no problem with that, but she stole pottery, and I forgave her. I forgave her, people, but yet she wanted more. She wanted more. Went all the way across the map and founded a city, and I said, hell no. That's not gonna happen, Rick. So that's where my bloodlust came from. So yes, I am a hero in God's eye and history. And you are not. You are not. The 2,000-year-old pottery grudge. It's true. You should have never stolen pottery. Where's your pottery now, Harriet Tubman? Yes. Broken down woman. Ah, yeah, okay. Yeah, I only have a sword. That's all I got a sword. That's it. You've got a hand cannon. You couldn't even win there. Couldn't even win there. So, okay, here's the big question. Like, does it do anything for me? Does the game say, hey, congratulations, you beat one of the civilizations This is a great day for you, or is it punish? I'm gonna guess it punishes me, especially because I beat Harriet Tubman. All right, let's find out what happens. Literally nothing. Well, she disappeared. That's fine by me. Fine by me. All right, people. As we ask all the time, raise or keep our city? Should we raise the city, or should we keep the city? It's got some nice sugar over here. Pardon me, tea. We got some good tea. Tea plant. See, Harriet Tubman, what are you doing making a plantation? Huh? Thought we were trying to get people off the plantation. Like, oh, well, you know, that was cotton, but tea. Tea, we need tea. We need tea. You could actually win a conflict, says Amy? Yeah, I guess. You know what? That's a good idea. Hold on. Let's figure out. Does that give you anything for your military? Study political theory. Why? Okay. Okay. Can I get anything for, you know, destroying a civilization? Capture an ideological enemy's settlement. But I gotta get a whole bunch of other stuff before I even get that point. Why? See, that's so stupid. Okay. Ideology, they keep changing it around. This is basically the military path to victory, okay? You know, you want to make sure when you're playing your game, you know, do I want to do a science victory? Do I want to do a culture victory? Do I want to do an economic victory, which we're trying to do? Do I want to do a military victory? So you'd figure taking out a civilization would be pretty high up on the things that you would do for a military victory. Let's see. Capture a settlement. Score points. Whatever. Score points. Like, literally, all you have to do for this stupid military victory is capture one settlement. And you want to tell me that the game doesn't punish you for trying to do a military victory? Like, what's the point of all this stuff if you only capture one settlement? That's it. Not in the past, like, one of the victories is like capturing capital cities. We did that. We did that twice. This is so stupid. What was it? Political theory. See, this is a political thing. It had nothing to do with military at all. What does this have to do with the military? You'd figure, like, okay, you want to go after a political type sort of victory. I guess that's what they're trying. Why not have that as culture? Like, why is geographic society the way to go? Why not have your political theory as your culture victory? I would assume that's what they're pushing us towards. We haven't gotten there just yet. I suppose once you get political theory, then you get all this other stuff. I haven't really read ahead, so I don't know. Ideological points. So you'd figure that would go well with culture, right? But the military, it makes you jump through all these hoops. Let's see. Research stuff. Research. Right? Research. And then your ideological point. It has nothing to do with military. What's the point of having the army? What? Anyways, we're going for an economic victory. I'm trying to become the railroad tycoon. But, God, this game, I swear. Fear access games, why? Why? Anyway, so we destroyed Harriet Tubman. So there's that. There is that. Do not raise. We may eventually get the whole island. I don't need the whole island. Even annihilating Truman doesn't stop near complaining about fear access. No. Stop here. Okay, all right. I just wanted to avenge my jar, says Melissa. Oh boy, this game, I swear. So, okay, like, it gives you, we captured the city, right? It gives you a negative outcome for capturing cities. So the entire point of this game is to punish you for any military activity or victory. You know, you got to pay for your military and all this other stuff. Building military buildings gives you unhappiness for some reason. I don't know why. Having more Gosh dang, why would you want to have cities and towns in a game called Civilization? If you have more than whatever the designers went for, then yeah, I got this game. I swear, I have no idea, no idea whatsoever. People, keep or raise the city. All right, we're keeping it. We're keeping it. Keeping it. All right, we'll keep it, people. Truman, excuse me, Tubman. This felt personal. Bear, you stole my bricks, my pottery, and my animals. It was personal. It was personal. Emphasis on was. Not anymore. I don't have to think about anything Harriet Tubman related ever again, other than the fact that the game is somewhat stupid. Somewhat stupid. Let's see. Settlement is, what does that say? Not connected to your empire's trade network. Oh, okay. Well, that stinks. But let's give Little Money Town some horses. I think that's the least that we can do. There we are. Let's see. Yeah. Okay, that's good. I don't know why this isn't connected. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care. I don't care. Our relationship with Confucius changed from friendly to neutral. I guess he doesn't like us, destroying other civilizations. Capital of America has been captured by the French Empire. Well, what a dramatic turn of historical events that was. Let's see. Harriet Tubman has been... That's all that I get. That's all I get. I get a tiny little icon that I click off of that I've destroyed a civilization. Usually there was a lot more pomp and circumstance after that, but this game, not so much. Not so much at all, people. I don't know. Anyways, let's see. Patchouli, he wants Tikal back. That's what he wants. Sure. Sure thing, pal. Whatever you say. All right. There he goes. So we can kind of... Oh, shoot. I should have brought him over here. I think maybe I could still make it. Just in case they decide to attack this, I might need to bring this guy back around. All right. Army commander fella. Let's bring him right over here. Just in case. I just want to make sure that if we lose anything, if I lose a mortar, it's a mortar. It's like, okay, fine. I don't want to lose an army commander. So there we go. There he is. Ship of the line. Let's heal you. Oh, let's attack this guy. Let's attack. Can I sink him? Major victory. That's his only ship. Come on, sink. Seriously. All right, whatever. Super overpowered. Okay. All right. Here we are, P-Money. Here we are. So let's see what happens. Major decisive victory is what they say. Wow. What a I like that. I like decisive victories. Go Veins. And I got promoted out of it as well. Awesome. I like that. I like that. So we have a horse that is almost dead in Ruthville. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna advance my army up to Ruthville, okay? So we'll do that. It'll probably be the next turn. But hopefully we'll be able to recapture Ruthville. All right. Let's promote. Let's see. What would be a good one here? I kind of want to do that one just to give us a little bit of an edge, or maybe that's range units. I don't have any range units. What's leadership? And units with the command radius can be upgraded and heal 10. Oh, okay. I wouldn't be able to do that. So I might do this one. Might do maneuver redeploy. Opponents have -2 to flanking bonuses when attacking. When attack. Oh, okay. All right. Can I do this one? Amphibious. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Pathfinder. Interesting. Hmm. Oh, okay. I misread this. Opponents have -2 to flanking bonuses when attacking land unit. Okay, so if he attacks us, they're not going to have any flanking bonus points. Okay, I don't know if that's a good one. Let's see. This one might be the best one to do. The bulwark, since I've got so few units down here, we're kind of surrounded. This might be the best one so we can build some fortifications and they can get up pretty quickly. I like that. Yeah, I think either of these would be very good. So let's do this one. I don't plan on doing anything here. I was hoping maybe, what was the assault? Let's see. Ranged. 3 combat strength for cavalry units within the command radius when attack. Okay, we're doing this one. Shock tactics. I like that. I really wanted to go with bulwark here, but I think I got to go with the shock tactics. I think I like that one. There we go. Amy has got to go to a reading. Well, Amy, thank you so much for stopping by here. So appreciate it. We will be back tomorrow for sure, so I hope to see you then. But I understand you got to check out, so thanks for joining us, Amy. Melissa as well. I'm waving to both of you. We're going to avenge your jars, Melissa. Going to avenge your jars. Take care. Take care, ladies. We'll probably be on until the end of this turn, and then if it's okay with you, P-Money, we'll go ahead and end it after this. So Amy doesn't have that much that she has to catch up on. I could pad it. I could tell Amy, you got to come back and rewatch this show to see what's going on, but I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that to beloved Amy out here. All right. Cool. So that was that. That was that. So I can do some attacking here and do better with it for sure. For sure. So even though this guy is 21 out of 100, I do want to bring him. Yeah, let's just bring him here. That way I can kind of attack from there if I need to. Here we are. And let's have this guy. You know what? I'm going to take this guy and put him over here. Just in case. I don't think they're going to attack this guy right here, but just in case. If they do and they ended up killing that guy, we wouldn't lose our army commander here. So let's do this. Let's make sure that we have some defense here. So let's do this guy. Imperial Guard. 855. Cool. Cool beans. So he'll be there to defend Little Money. And then these guys will attack here. Sounds weird. We're going to go attack Ruthville. And then I also got this guy as well to kind of come from the other direction if we need to. So this guy will be in Ruthville, so that will defend it. And then we'll have 2 horsey units down here with our army commander. That's kind of the idea. More units. Okay. All right. We're good. I only got 1 town. I think I got 1 town to play with. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our army commander and we're going to put him into Agadez? The all-American city Agadez. Harriet Tubman continues to confound Bear. You know what? Everybody else gets their cities. Gosh dang it. We're going to rename it Bearville. Here we are. In memory of Harriet Tubman. Renamed it Bearville. At least I can pronounce that. You would hope. You would hope that Bear could pronounce Bearville. Otherwise, we are definitely not in the right frame of mind. Alrighty, that looks like it is it. Turn number 22, 1781 AD. P-Money, we had Amy check out here. Are you okay with... well, I'll ask. Does the chat want to do hashtag one more turn? Or should we come back when we got Amy and Melissa here, and continue then. Well, there is a snake island. Might as well have a bear island. That's right. That's right. Hold on. Let's. Hey Siri, where is Bear Island?
You'll need to unlock your iPad first.
Oh, hush.
You'll need to turn on location services.
Oh, go away. I don't know. Fine. Yeah, one more turn is fine. Oh, so you do want one more turn. I was going to say end it here, P-Money, but you want to go ahead and do one more turn? Is that what we're saying here? We'll do, in the chat, if you want one more turn, hit 1. If you want to call it an evening, hit 0. We'll do 0. And we do this every Monday and Tuesday evening at 8 o'clock. Right here on the East Coast, people. So don't fret. We will be back tomorrow. We will be back. P-Money is saying 1. All right, well, we'll go ahead. Make sure that we do our one more turn. One more turn here. I'll keep an eye on Ruthville, but I also need to keep an eye on back up there as well. So, all right, here we go. Turn number 22, 1781. I apologize, Amy. Melissa, you'll have to come back and rewatch. See what happens in this turn. Mrs. Money 1. Yes. Oh, 1. Okay, all right, I got you. I got you. All right. She wants to see us get her city back. All right, command. What? Command my units. Oh, okay. You heal. All right, we'll keep an eye on Ruthville. See what happens here. Turn number 22, 1781 AD. We're going into the future, people. Uh-oh. Seriously? The horse died? All for that? Okay. Well. Okay. Okie doke. All right. Let's see. You declare war diplomatic action with Harriet Tubman has been canceled. Yeah, because she's dead. That would be why. Yeah, we were not at war with Harriet Tubman anymore. That is for sure. Garde Imperiale is attacked by Bucharest. What the hell? Why are we being attacked by Bucharest? Why are we being Bucharest? What's going on here, man? Don't point your sword at me, sir. What's going on here? I need 340 influence. I don't have it. Bucharest. Did you just see what I did to Harriet Tubman? Crying out loud. All right, fine. Let's see. Anyways, they were attacked. All right, we'll get out of your territory here. Get them out. All right, grow our city, Peabody. We get to grow. We get to grow. What do we get to grow? Madrid. Well, Mrs. P-Money. Mrs. P-Money, we get to grow your other town. I'm sorry about Ruthville, but your other town, city, we get to grow. What is this? I get an expedition base. Okay, interesting. Holy cow. There's a lot of growth potential there in that farm. Holy mackerel. 7 over here? Wow. Wowzers. I don't think I've ever... I guess maybe that's because we got that grocery store. I think it might be because of that. I'm not so sure. But you know what? We can always use happiness. I'm going to go ahead and click on this one. Mrs. Money, I hope that you are okay with that. 7 growth. 7 growth. So I'm going to actually go P-Money with the 6 growth. But it's going to give me 1 production and 3 happiness. So I might go with that if she is okay. She is fine with happiness. Well, that's good. That's good. Look at that. Look at that farm. Look at that. That's a beautiful farm. I tell you. I mean, you're right up against the desert right here. But, you know, it's not a bad. It's right there on the river. Beautiful. Beautiful little spot there to make a farm. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right, I get to grow another city. I get to grow Paris by way of Athens. Okay. So, I can always do the expedition base. I really wanted to. I don't know. Does the specialist give me anything? Did they do anything this turn? I don't even know. I don't care. We'll do the expedition base. I don't care. Whatever. There we go. Oh boy, we get listen. Harriet Tubman was like, yeah, history isn't gonna look kindly upon you defeating a black woman like myself. And I say, yeah, but we love the Sovereign Day. So, yay us. Yay us. So, Peabody, here's my question. Should we do combat strength again? I think that would help out with patchouli. Or 20% more gold. That would also help. Because we've been buying a lot of units and I need to replace the coffers. I could do culture or science also. But I'm thinking maybe combat strength. Thinking maybe that one. What do you think, P-Money? Are you good with that one? Are we good with that one? That'll be 10 turns. We got 10 turns out of it. I'm torn. I'm kind of leaning towards gold, actually. But combat. Yeah, combat. Okay. All right. We're going to go with combat. Okay. We'll go with combat. Because we are at war. Against the evil Mexicans. All right. Oh, and we get a policy change. Excellent. Okay. Let's see. Oh, this is an interesting one. 2+ happiness on mountains and 6 culture on natural wonders. That might not be a bad one. 25% gold and happiness towards maintaining buildings. Okay, how about we do this, Peabody? How about we do this? How about we do the living standards? That way, that would give us that gold on our buildings. So it would give us gold over time. So that might not be a bad one. I kind of like the land heritage as well. But that'll also give us happiness. So we would lose out on culture. We only have that one natural wonder. So 6, 12, maybe 18 culture that we would miss out on. So I'm going to go with living standards here. I think that would kind of counteract what we were talking about. All right, there we go. Okay, defenseless settlement. Oh, for crying out loud. Oh, I hit dismiss. God dang it. Which one was it? Which is my, I guess maybe Teakle? I don't know. Maybe a little money. We got several defenseless settlements out here, people. Okay. Ruth said Bear just annihilated a person of color and then is attacking Mexican, and he's not canceled yet? Am I not? Am I not canceled just yet? Probably. Listen, it'll take a day or two. It's got to render. They got to train the AI slop on Bear, so they'll figure it out eventually. On Indigenous Peoples Day, too, people. On Indigenous People. That evil Christopher Columbus. Actually, wait a minute. Hold on. Aren't we... Wouldn't we be Christopher Columbus? We were Spaniards. I guess technically we would be Christopher Columbus. By way of France. And Greece. Okay, I'll take it. I'll take it, people. I'll take it. All right. Yeah, here we go. Here is our other big artillery army that's kind of coming. The only downside is I'm having a hard time with the artillery taken out back here. I might have to bring them... Oh, God, look, he's got more horsey units. I might have to bring them around the back side here because I've got all these mountains in the way. I've got this way to get through and then this way to get through, and that's it. There's only 2 pathways, so we'll figure that out. All right, we'll get into Teakle here. Hopefully that'll take care of our defenseless settlement. I might also want to keep the army commander here to help out with the resistance. That might also be an option. All right. Yeah. See, I have a problem bringing all my units down here when I only have like 2 or 3 tiles to kind of get through some of this stuff. So that's going to be an interesting road. You know what? You know what? The other idea might be, if he'll allow me, is to do go through Ahsoka's territory here. I've got the same problem with these mountains, so I'd only be able to come around this way. But I can come in from this back side here and kind of attack him from 2 different directions. Okay, all right. Let's see. Where is that unit? Okay, you need to heal. Okay. You... How long would it take to get down that way? 3 turns. All right, let's bring him here. In a couple turns, maybe the next episode or something like that, we'll approach. He is world-renowned for renouncing the world, but we will approach Ahsoka, and we'll see if we can get some free movement through here. And go from there. The downside to that is he has free movement through my territory, so he could make a settler and go through my territory and settle somewhere. So, it might be worth it. It might be worth it because I just got such narrow avenues to get to Brock here. Back, however you pronounce it, I don't even know. I have no idea, people. Okay, I want to keep a horse or 2 over this way, just in case. I don't expect any trouble. But I just want to keep him over here just in case. Have a unit or 2. In case, I don't know, what's his face? Confucius. You know, he gets confused and decides to attack us for some reason. I don't know why, but he could. All right, ship of the line, baby. Ship o' the line. There's something down here. Where is my scout guy? Gosh dang it, he was, okay, let's do this. Let's do Chloe. Let's get ourselves a scout. And then we'll send that scout over here to this, this spot here. It might give us something. Never know. Never know, people. That's the joys of everything. Will he let you go through his territory? So what do I got to do is I got to spend this influence. I was trying to save it up in case I needed to get one of these other kind of what do they call them? City states. You know, like this guy here, for example. So I would need 340, and I've got 323 right now. So it just kind of depends on whether or not do I want to spend it on that and make sure that, you know, these unit, you know, this place or Geneva maybe. Wait a minute, hold on. Wasn't he being? Yeah, he's being influenced here. So I might need to bring some units. Yes, I do, because all three of these towns are undefended. So yeah, I'm gonna need to bring some units up there because Geneva, they might give me some grief. Definitely Paris. I got 2 units. These guys just appear out of nowhere. I don't know where they come from. But let's go ahead and let's take these units and make sure that we've got them in some cities. And then we'll go from there. Yeah, I forgot about Geneva. So anyways, long story short, I was looking at the influence to do the city-states. So that would kind of be the downside to it. You know, like, let's just say we do the territory, passage through the territory, and like 2 turns later, you know, we make peace. we make peace here. So all of that would be for naught, honestly. So we'll see. Don't look gift horse units in the mouth, Bear. Okay. Definitely do not do that. I have no idea where they come from or why they appear or what the deal is, but I don't know. I'll take it. It might have something to do with the army commander getting promoted because he got promoted last turn and then all of a sudden these units appear. So maybe it has something to do with that. I have no idea. None whatsoever. All right. Let's bring them into the territory and let them heal. Yes, you move. You. Yes, you. Right here. You can do it. You can. Okay, whatever. Move there. Move. Ah! There we go. Sometimes, people. Sometimes Bear just gets a whole lot frustrated with this game here. All right. Oh, that's why I couldn't get in there. Okay. All right. You just stay there. Hang out. You didn't even get injured. Wow. Okay. We'll just add that to the commander. Okay, so there's that. Okay, so let's do this. Let's do him unpack in the city. Okay, and then he can... Gosh dang it. There we go. He can stay there. Okay, there we are. So now Bearville is definitely going to be defended here. Is this guy going to be a problem with me? Why does he look like a gorilla in a... It looks like a freaking gorilla with a wig and a fancy coat. I mean, I shouldn't be... As a talking bear, I should not be laughing, but he does look like a gorilla. Does kind of look like a gorilla with a wig and like the Victor von Doomcock coat that he has going on there. Very, very interesting. Good old Doomcock. All right, anyways. Anyhow. Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy, any day now is going to be fired. Any day now. Count on it. Count on it. All right. Yeah, so that was interesting. I thought maybe the guy might attack the mortar, but he did not, which was surprising. But I probably need to move the mortar out of the way. Let's see here. Minor victory. Yeah, so I've knocked down the walls. So that's good. And he won't reach over there. So I really don't need the mortar here because he's not doing too much for that horsey unit. So let's get him over here. It's very heavy. It's very heavy, that mortar is. So it takes him a while. Even though the cobblestone streets probably aren't helping anything either. So there we go. All right. So there is... that. Okay. Because I bet you his horse guy was going to try and attack either that one or the one down here. He was going to try and attack the mortar. So this guy will hold that off. I'll have the mortar guy here. So in case he has a unit there, I can attack him. That'll be good. Oops. All right. My army commander... Let's see. Where do I want him? All right. Let me figure out what we're going to do here. So I've got the field cannon. I can attack. This. What would it do? Minor victory. A minor victory. Really? Okay. All right. Let's see here. So if I move him, let's see if I can move him out of the way. Okay, he's still got one turn, but he can't... See, this is the weirdest thing. Like, he's 2 tiles away, but he can't attack. I don't know why. All right, there is the army commander. Oh, that's my. God dang it! I keep getting it mixed up. That's my unit. I thought it was. I thought it was his unit. Okay, let's bring him. Shoot! I moved. Gosh dang it! I moved the cannon out of the way. I meant to have him there. See, this is one of the things when they talk about UI, user interface. Like it gets cluttered. A lot of this stuff is cluttered, so I lost track. I lost track of this guy. His icon just kind of blends in here. So, okay. All right, well, I'll be able to attack next turn. Great. But let's use this guy. Let's attack here. Minor victory. Cool. Cool. All right, and then this, he can attack major victory or major victory. Let's go ahead and attack this, just in case. Since I got the other guy over there, let's make sure that we weaken this guy. There we go. Cool. Oh, I don't have my sound. There we go. I was wondering, where did my sound effects go? There we go. So he's really injured. Did this guy have another turn? Nope. Okay. All right. So this guy will be really injured. If he attacks one of these other guys, he's going to be either dead or really, really injured. He's got backup here that he could bring up here and attack or attack. He's got backup here that he can use to attack or to attack. And then he's got a guy here that can basically attack here. So he might, what he might do is he might take these two units and attack here. And he might take these two units and attack here to weaken me up really, really well. But at the same time... Okay, I'm out of turns on that guy. I was seeing if I had another one of these Imperial Guards. They're all a ways away. So I was hoping to have a reinforcement, but that might take a turn or two. That's okay. All right, let's see. Come in my units. Mortar, once again, I can't hit there. That's strange. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to have to leave them there for right now. All right, command my units. Let's see. Is this guy coming in? I'm just going to leave this guy here. Let's just leave him. Oh, there's Queso. Actually, let's do this. Let's do that number, and then we'll set him there. And then we'll bring this guy. Shoot. Oh, okay. No, it's in a Army Commander. Okay, cool. So we'll bring them into Tikal. Okay. So I've got a little bit of a backup with the horsey guy. Cool. Bear living next door to a gorilla, not on my bingo card. Yeah, I know, right? They look weird. They definitely look weird. Although, I gotta say, the, who was it over here? It's like the Swiss or something like that, right? Right? Who was it? Was it here? Like, she was hot. No, not them. Definitely not them. They had a... They might have killed her. I don't know. They had a hot one. Where was it? Was it Monaco? There she is with the big booty, drawing the clouds. There we go. I need to make Monaco one of my peeps. 340. Still don't have that. She wouldn't give me anything just being out here in the middle of nowhere, but you know, you got to make friends with the big booty girls. That's what they tell Bear. All right, field cannon. You can just hang out. Let's see. Okay, here we go, people. Here is the final countdown for Ruthville. So let's see what's going to happen here. 91 out of 100. Be a major victory. I've got this guy here. He doesn't have much health. But let's let me just go ahead and bring that guy over there just in case. Let's see what we can do here, P-Money. Let's see if we can recapture Ruthville. Can we? Can we? We can! So at at various points in time, Ruthville and Little Money has been occupied by Harriet Tubman, by Bear, by the Mexicans, and by the Romans. Kind of like Florida almost. Switching back and forth. So we have liberated Ruthville once again. Ruthville is back in our clutches. And Patchouli just did a dumb mistake. He not only lost Ruthville and lost the momentum that he had, he could have kicked me out a Little Money. I didn't have that many units down here. So he lost the momentum, he lost Ruthville, and now all of his units are up here where a lot of my units are, and we're picking them off. So Barack over here, back, whatever the hell, it might be a little difficult to take the city itself, but I'm really going to be taking down his units, and that's going to be something. But yeah, I really need to get into this open territory here to really push through. So back, Barack, whatever. It's kind of a choke point right now. Kind of a choke point, but we're gonna do it. I'm gonna go ahead and assume that we want to keep Ruthville. I'm just gonna assume that. But Bear always liberates the Money family. Now you have got to create a highlight video. Bear liberating Ruthville and Little Money multiple times. All right, so let us. This guy just needs to heal. There we go. Okay, this guy can hang out here. Alert. My army commander. Let's just put him in Ruthville. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully it will get rid of the resistance a whole lot quicker. And now I get to put into Ruthville. Horses? Let's do It's in Ruthville anyways. Let's go ahead and do horses. Hey, how about we put horses over there? Drag it? I don't know. Oh, that's Bearville. My bad. Let's see. Where is Ruthville? Where is it? Oh, they already got ivory. Okay. Well, good for them. Good for them. Okay. Cool. To answer your question, we must always save the Ruth and Little Money towns and keep them. Yeah, we will, Peabody. I promise you. I promised you before. I said, hey, we're going to take back Ruthville. You wanted me to do one more turn, and we did. And that way you don't have to wait through Canadian Thanksgiving to figure out whether or not Ruthville was going to be liberated or not. So you can celebrate. You can be thankful to Bear. Saying thank you, Bear. We appreciate you so very much. I say sure. Just leave out the salmon. Leave the salmon outside. I will accept that. I will accept that. All right, that is all of our turns. I did not realize that, but there we are. Patchouli, whatever. Let's just, I don't know. What the heck? Why not? But pose peace. What do you say? What do you say? Give me Barack, and I'll make sure that we end it there. What do you say, pal? Reject? Why? That's a great offer. Lack substance. Okay. Last person that said that was Harriet Tubman. And look where she is now. Underground. That's where. All right, well, whatever. I tried, people. I tried. I tried on Indigenous Peoples Day to say, hey, Indigenous people, I'll make peace with you if you give me your land. And they said no. And I says, okay, well, I'll take it. And that's what we'll do. That's what we're going to do, people, because we're going to leave it here at turn number 23, 1782 AD. Let me get back the old thumbnail and your chats. Most importantly, as I make sure that I save the game, that would be a big thing that I need to do here. Yeah, They've changed it up in the last update, so I've got to learn. Okay, the new way to do things. All right, exit the main menu. Will it crash? That's the question. Is it gonna crash? We're gonna find out. Yep, Thanksgiving, when we do our prayer, we'll say thank you for the food and our family, and Bear for liberating our towns. The visiting family will give us a strange look. I get a 15 reward. I have no idea what that means. I guess I captured 15 towns. I have no idea. Whatever. Okay, well, it didn't crash so far. And... will it crash? Will it crash? Will it crash? No, it did not crash, people. So if you had not crashing the game, you get bonus points. Definite bonus points out here. Yes, indeed. Well, I hope all of you had a great time out here. It was a seesaw. It was back and forth. It kind of continues, wouldn't you say, P-Money? It kind of continued from the last episode. So if you were here the last time, you saw the dramatic shifts the last time. We're continuing with these dramatic shifts. Bear was on his back paw, and now he's roaring ahead here, people. So you'd never know, people. You cannot blink on Bear because things could change. Things could change. So I want to say thank you to P-Money, Mrs. P-Money, all the little P-Moneys out there. We got your towns back. Amy and Melissa, everybody out there. We do this every Monday and Tuesday evenings right here, 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So we'll be back tomorrow. Same time, same Bear channel. If you enjoyed what you saw, make sure you hit that thumbs up button. Consider subscribing if you want to. You know, blah, 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 the drill, the bell, all that sort of stuff. You're good YouTube people. You know how it works. Would appreciate it. If you liked it, hey, leave Bear a comment. A good algorithmic comment out there. I would appreciate that. But I need to say thank you once again to everybody out there, including our Russian bots, our lurkers, and our former Firaxis Games employees. Good luck out there on the unemployment line. I'm sure you'll find something very, very soon. We're all pulling for you. We're all pulling for you. Yes, indeed. But you know what, people? All this talk about Thanksgivings, turkeys, salmons, everything in between, it's made Bear hungry, so he's going to head back into the woods. So until next time, everybody, grrrr, a grrrr.